here with another day of censorship. Today's censorship is brought to us by Amazon.com. Amazon censors reviews. My review for the Theragun Pro, a $600 massage gun, was removed twice. After the second time it had been removed, the page where I had purchased it from no longer had the notification that I had previously purchased that on the date that I had purchased it, which usually is there for most products that you purchase. It's always there, but it's gone from this now. I know that I submitted it. I got an email confirmation with the review that I had submitted. I got a confirmation in my email. It's got most of the review there, and I click here to read the full review. And when I go to the page, it's gone. My review has been removed from Amazon. When I try to create a new review, obviously the draft for that is not there. It's gone. They deleted the review. They didn't tell me that I had violated any rule. They just removed it silently without telling me. And that's the pernicious part about censorship. They want to keep you scared and guessing, afraid to say anything that they don't want you to say. And after reviewing this review that I had written, I think I have a suspicion about what it might be. And let me just read that review to you right now and see if you can guess what it is. My previous review mysteriously vanished. This is my second review that was removed. Perhaps it fell afoul of community guidelines. Let me start over. It's louder than my car. I cannot use it in my apartment at night without disturbing the neighbors. Sounds like a motorboat. It's advertised at 60-pound stall force, which is more than the others, but not very much, really, when you think about it. If a small child were to walk on your hamstring, would it be too much? Obviously not. It's the strongest massage gun I found. It still stalls and overheats. Theragun Pro is, however, stronger than the Uricar 2. The Uricar 2, in comparison, is advertised with a 55-pound stall force, but stalls out at 7 pounds of force. Standard fare for cheap Chinese manufacturers. Theragun Pro's 60-pound stall force would be sufficient for smaller muscles, such as the back of the hand, the top of the foot, but since it doesn't have any multi-heads, it can't be used on those areas. And since it is insufficient for long muscles due to the selection of single heads that it comes with, that leaves it suitable for everywhere else, which is mostly just some areas of the back, low back, and pecs. This unit, although advertised... Okay, sorry about that. The additional battery is a great idea. When one is dead, the other is charging. However, the battery doesn't last long. One battery lasts about 25 to 30 minutes. If I could use it continuously for that long without it overheating, this could be due to the fact that I apply some pressure to it. It overheats. The shaft leaks some sort of black oil that will leak onto your clothes or skin if you touch it. Also, if you touch it, it will burn you. Theragun Pro emits a burning oil smell, but before it shuts off for overheating. The shape is awkward. Try using it on your hamstrings, semimembranosus, and you'll quickly find out how ironically unergonomic this therapy device is. There needs to be a way to stabilize it with a head up so that the user can rest the back or front of his thigh or his glutes on it, and it needs to be able to handle that sort of pressure without stalling. Theragun Pro is long muscle resistant. There is no dual or triple head attachment. This is needed for muscles like tibialis anterior, quadriceps, biceps femoris, biceps brachii, triceps brachii, brachioradialis, or any other long, thin muscle. Try applying any force to any of these, e.g. tibialis anterior, the muscle that runs down the outside of your shin bone, and experience how the single massage head bounces off and away. A triple head, such as on the Uricar, which is crap other than the triple head it has, is useful for massaging deltoids, kneecaps, top of the foot, back of the hand, along with any of the long muscles suitable for two-head massager. Theragun Pro does not include any double or triple head attachments. The case foam stinks. It off-gasses VOCs. Probably going to return this unit. It stalls, overheats, bounces off with a lousy selection of single heads. It is worth about $120 to me, no more. Theragun Pro is not designed for self-use. Due to the lack of multi-head attachments, it bounces off and doesn't work on long muscles. I'd like to find a massage gun that I can use on myself. So a pretty cutting review of the Theragun Pro. Now my first inclination was, they're deleting this for Theragun. Theragun is probably paying them or something to delete this review. It's just a bad review. It's a pretty harsh review on Theragun. And the unit is, all the things that I said in there. I'm really disappointed about this unit. It's very unergonomic. It's not designed for self-use. It's just really lousy usability. And I'm a usability expert. I'll just intuitively, and I've had a career in web programming and web development. So this is something that bothers me, poor usability. And you can tell by the review. So initially I thought, That's what it is. It was too harsh, too cutting, and Theragun wants to keep their reviews up. However, I considered that and this is what censors want. They want you to be scared of what you're saying. They want you to second guess all your words. They don't want you to say whatever the fuck you want. No, they want to keep you scared. They don't even want to tell you what you can't say. They just want to keep you scared. So what I think it is that I mentioned the other product, which is by a cheap Chinese manufacturer, right? And I think the fact that I mentioned cheap and Chinese in the same sentence may have potentially triggered somebody that in Amazon that knows that the CCP will be offended if they read such things, and that the CCP, Amazon needs CCP approval so that they can do business in China, because they have all of their business interests in China, right? So Amazon is really promoting this CCP really by censoring Americans from criticizing China, right? So Amazon, which also owns like 40% of the web or so, maybe 30 or 40% of the web via their servers and their content delivery system, is censoring views that are critical on China, I think, but we don't know because they won't say. But they're a private company and they can do whatever they want, which should disturb you. And the other thing that should disturb you is the fact that this is possible, that companies do acquiesce to the pressures of the CCP to not only not say things in China that are critical of the CCP, but to not say those things at all, lest they lose their opportunity to do business in China. That's today's censorship, brought to you by Amazon. This is Garrett Smith.